Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we have some free stuff is up. So overall guys, in the visiting merchant, you do get limited offers. This is free loot, which of course is going to give us some resources. So definitely love that. But looking in here guys, the deals in here and the limited offers are pretty good. If you're looking to pick up some of these packs, $15 for 40 cards is pretty good. Even here, 20 bucks for 40 cards. Again, thinking of the cost in the sheer cost that we've seen within the merchant ship, even what is coming, it's roughly $42 to get an awakened version of a hero, which with 40 cards, chances are you could get one even if you did buy the pack. The opportunity is definitely there with some of these limited offers that we're seeing in here. So in today's video, we're going to be cleaning up the Misty Valley, guys. For a lot of the newer players, the Misty Valley is really the big reason why you want to push the campaign. When it comes to these selectable rewards, you can see the further that you do push and the further you get into the campaign, the more rewards you're going to get all the way up to chapter 41, which we'll look at in just a minute. In addition, as you can see, guys, the loot you get out of here is probably one of the best, short of probably the Temple Rift, that we have in AFK Arena to be able to farm here, getting heroes out of here, getting some elite stones, also getting a lot of different resources out of there. Now there are 3 challenges, the stone, the silver, and the gold. You kind of go through each faction. You can see all heroes in the same formation must be the same class, which means you can do this and they don't have to be done together. I can run in here first off, and I usually run Thane in here, but I can run with all of my light bearers and just go ahead and accomplish the first task that we have in here. And honestly, this gets to a point where the team doesn't really make a huge difference. When you start getting these awakened heroes in here, short of some of the specific challenges, they're relatively easy to get through. And then of course, we just need the same class, which means usually I'll just go Rangers, so we'll drop everyone out. And it's awesome that you can sort it in here, guys. We'll just put a couple Rangers in here. And there we go. Now everyone in this formation is a Ranger spec, which means if we win our victory, which we should have no problem, that'll conclude and that will give us all 3 challenges. I save all of these, the collect all loot, to the end. Then of course it goes from the leg bearers to the maulers. All hero must in the front line must be mages. A lot of these you can actually do together. So if you go, let's say mauler mage, and we can try these 2 up front, but then we know we need the rest of our mauler team in there. So let's put some heavy hitting maulers in there. Front 2 are mages, and we have at least 4 maulers in here, which Brutus usually has no problem, guys, cleaning this whole thing up in its entirety. Any of the awakened heroes, really, if you're running Thane, if you run Brutus, if you run Solus, if you run even Ainz or Lucretia in here, it works incredibly well to get all of these done. So win without any hero dying, and we need Wilders, which of course means that we're going to pull. And again, usually I just run Thane within here, but we can drop a couple more Wilders in here. We'll drop a tank in here, maybe a little bit more healing, and see if this works, because of course Thane is going to come over on the side. Boom, just puts out a lot of damage really quick, guys, and we don't want anyone to die. Or we're going to have to try it again. The Thorn ability, that Taint ability, you can see it right there on Orin, is usually the reason why we do see heroes die in here. In Graveborn, they didn't put Graveborn in here, so we're going to have to run Graveborn, and then we're going to have to run with the Wilders that we have in there. So again, we need 4 Graveborn. I just kind of go down the list, and that gives us our 4 Graveborn. Again, Thane can pretty much take out everybody in here, which is the reason he's really strong in this game mode, but any of them can do it. So now we need Cirrus and we need Respin. So even if you do have those heroes at level 1, it will not make a difference, which right there is Respin. Cirrus, there he is, level 1. Regardless, even if you have one down here that is literally just an elite hero like Namora or any of those, it will still work as long as you can win the battle. They have to be in the formation. See, Cirrus just dies because he's level 1. Again, they have to be in the battle. They don't have to be stay alive, or they don't have to be victorious to go ahead and count that. And again, guys, win without any ranger or support. And we need the Celestials and the Hypogens. For this, you can actually just change it up. No rangers, no support. which means let's go with some of our casters. And we'll also go with, let's throw a tank in there. We love like an albedo with these formations. There we go. Let's see if we can do this. And I like playing around with the formations. So we got a lot of crowd control in here. Boom. Usually if Ainz can ult, that's pretty much game over. There it is, guys. Again, that is pretty much game over. There we go. So we got those with no range or no support. Light Bearer win in 20 seconds. Again, with Light Bearers. Thane really the go-to in here. But if we put in, let's say, some more buffs, we'll even put in Sonya because I just literally upgraded Sonya. Between Belinda and Thane, usually 20 seconds is not a big challenge. If you get one of them to ult, even there, guys, 7 seconds, it burned it down, giving us already, what, halfway through this stage number 7. Back to our Mauler heroes. What was the second one? Mauler and then 5 different factions. So again, this is another one that we are going to have to break up. So we're going to have to do Maulers, and then we have to do all the different factions, making sure you're hitting all of these achievements in there. Because again, the loot in here is phenomenal. It is the biggest driving force of really the campaign progression, is being able to get the loot, which we'll look at the end of this. So again, 5 different. So we got Lightbearer, we have our Maulers. Let's drop more of our heroes in there. There we go. We'll just have an awakened party right here. All 5 different factions to make this very easy. Let's see. It looks like Thane got an ult right there, taking up poor little Drez in the back. Didn't even know what hit him with all of those awakened heroes. We got Wilders, and then look, they got us with Greyborns back here. Again, let's keep our Wilders in there. There we go. Then we'll swap in the 2 Greyborns that we need. Again, you have to have a copy of them. If you don't, I believe you can merc the copy, if I remember correctly. So if you don't have that copy, and I believe Edwin was in there, if you do not have Edwin and Thorin, if you do not have the copy of the brother, so if you're missing Edwin, you can actually merc a copy of him. Where is my Thorin? There is Thorin. And then I have Edwin actually right down here. Pretty well built out. Already got the plus 30 signature item. Just need furniture for him. But that will complete the challenge for this one. There we go. Stage number 9. Greyborn, kill 2 backline heroes. This is the tough one, guys. This is the one that a lot of players do have big issues with. Killing the backline heroes first really takes a very specific team comp, which I believe Thane can do it pretty well. Kill 2 backline heroes first. Let's see. So looking at the stage info, you can actually check out the gold challenge. Let's see what Mr. Wolf did here, guys. It was Athalia in this one, which of course Athalia is going to go straight to the back line. I'm going to grab his formation in there. And big shout out to him. There we go, formation number 26. We have Athalia. We have Nara bringing him over as well. Which of course, guys, Athalia, like we talked about before in the video, Athalia does an incredible amount of damage. And Nara does a really quick kill there. Let's see if we got this one done. That is a really, really funky formation, but it does get it done on the first try, guys. 14 billion damage right there from Athalia. Again, kind of an interesting formation in there to get that one done. And then the final stage, do not trigger ults more than 3 times, which we know is relatively easy to do. Again, we can just pop in a formation. Let's use Geralt, just because he's a hero that I never really use anymore. There we go. And again, turning off ults in this one. We're just going to wait for Ainz like we normally do, because we cannot ult more than 3 times. And I don't even think we're going to get able to ult in this one. Nope, didn't even have to ult at all. Boom, got all 3 of them. I believe the next part is going to open in 2 days, so just about 3 days, guys. But look at the loot. Boom. Look at the pages of loot you're getting in here, guys. Even looking at the poke coins in there, but those blue stones, loving those, especially with the essence. We get a lot of gold in here. Make sure you do not miss this, guys. And then, of course, the big thing within here is this chest. This is the loot chest that you're looking for. This is the reason why players are pushing, again, the campaign chapters. Once you get to 41, that is where you can maximize the loot you get in here, which is getting a little bit of bait. Now, logic behind this, guys, getting the stones could be Celestial or Hypogens. This could be Awakened Heroes. Hero choice, you can pick whoever you really need to. I always pick the newest heroes just for the simple fact I need them. But looking at Palmer, looking at, Anasta, looking at the basic 4 factions, who are you looking at building? Red chests, of course, in here, a big priority, as well as the elemental cores. And then our tier stones, we get some Stargazer cards, we get some bait. Definitely love, you've unlocked all of your rewards in here, which is the reason why we love doing the Misty Valley, guys. So that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Again, a lot of players that are new to the Misty Valley, absolutely definitely go in here and get through here, finish all of these out the best that you can, merc the heroes if you have to, get the loot out of here, and as always, thank you guys for watching.